Guess who's back? Hey there guys, so I'm back with another Power Ranger related video, and yes, I love doing these videos. Now let me ask you something, who is the greatest Ranger of all time? I'm not asking who's your favourite, but which Ranger stands out from the others? You should know this, it's Tommy Oliver, the Ranger that has impacted the franchise the most. He's 6 different Rangers, he's been in over 235 episodes of Power Rangers, he's been evil like 3 times, he's been in all 3 movies, kind of. At this point, Jason David Frank is Power Rangers if you think about it. He's really influenced me. I grew a ponytail at one point in my life, and every time I speak to some guy, I always say, hey man, what's up man, thanks man. So I thought it was time to rank the different personas of Tommy Oliver. I'm judging this on costume, the series he's been in, and his personality, because he's not been the same in every season. It's Morphin time. At number 6, my least favourite Tommy Oliver is the Red Turbo Ranger, if you think about it. And it's not because Power Rangers Turbo is one of my least favourite seasons, it's because Tommy was never suited for Power Rangers Turbo. He did things that was out of character. He read an instruction manual to drive a Zord, he was a mechanic, he was a race car driver. I think TJ was a better Turbo Ranger than Tommy. I think Tommy should have never become a Red Turbo Ranger. And plus, the Turbo Ranger never returned in Dino Thunder's fighting spirit, and no one cared. However, I do love the costume design. And number 5 is the White Mighty Morphin. And before you go like, oh, you put the White Ranger so low, you don't like the White Ranger. Now, I loved Tommy when he was the White Ranger. I loved his costume design. It was well incorporated with the other Ranger suits, even though they're from different Sentai seasons. I loved his swords, and I even have a Legacy Saber. But my 2 major problems were that he was so overpowered. He was too perfect. He had no vulnerability. He would get the job done, no sweat. And my second problem is he became the leader straight away. Just because he's more powerful, Jason, doesn't make him the leader. In my opinion, I would have kept Jason on as leader to the point he left. Then Tommy becomes the leader of the Power Rangers. That makes more sense. And number 4 is the most recent Tommy Oliver, Lord Draken from the Boom Studios comic book series. Now, if you're not familiar with Lord Draken, he's basically Tommy from an alternate timeline where he chose to be evil instead of being possessed by Rita. And also he has the powers of the White Ranger and the Green Ranger combined, so he's the most powerful Tommy on this list. Firstly, I love the costume design. It takes the unique elements of what makes the Green Ranger and the White Ranger costume so great and combines them together. And also, he is the Darth Vader of Power Rangers. He's overpowered, he was once good, he's loyal to Rita, and his ambition is to kill every Power Ranger across time and space. And number 3 is Black Dino Thunder. Now, I love Dino Thunder for bringing back Tommy in a different colour and making him the mentor for the series. The character development of Tommy Oliver went to a new level. He was a great strategist and gave advice to the other Rangers from his previous experience when he was their age. And I loved his costume design. It stands out from the other 3 Rangers, but it's not over the top like the White Ranger. I love the gold lining with the black, and I also love the cranium piece on top. The only thing I didn't like from Black Dino Thunder is that his sword was just to carry the sword, it didn't do anything else. My second favourite Tommy is the Red Zeo Ranger, or should I say Zeo Ranger 5 Red. I love Power Rangers Zeo. It's my favourite series to have Tommy because they did some great things with his character. They didn't make him 100% perfect. He had weaknesses which made him relatable in some way. He was devastated when Kimberly dumped him. His distraction of his brother's kidnapping made the Rangers unable to form the Zeo Mega Battle Sword. And he could be possessed by evil again. I love the costume design. I love the star on top with nothing else. I love the intricate lining. I love it how it's bright red. Tommy also had the red battle sword, which was so cool. And the reunion between Jason and Tommy was so good. And the episode where Tommy is under that singing spell is one of my favourites. Tommy really shows his leadership in Zeo. My favourite Tommy of all time, and he's pretty much my favourite Power Ranger of all time, is the Green Mighty Morphin Ranger. So iconic. I love Tommy when he was the 6th Ranger. He's pretty much the mascot of my channel. I have a Legacy Dragon Dagger, I have a pop toy, I even have a handmade helmet that was made for my 21st birthday all the way from Indonesia. I remember as a kid, he was the cool long hair outcast, and I wanted to be him, and the fact that he was once evil added something different compared to the other Rangers. And I love how the Boom Studios comic book series is using this as a key component to their story arcs, because the Rangers still don't trust him even though the spell is broken. I still hope to cosplay one day as the Green Ranger because it's one of my favourite Power Ranger costumes. It's basic underneath, but once you add that dragon shield and the gold pieces, it's something new. And the Dragon Zord is one of my favourite Zords, especially battle mode, and I hope to get the black edition at some point. But the Green Ranger isn't just my favourite Tommy Ranger, but it's my favourite Power Ranger of all time. What do you think about my list, Sama? Thank you so much for watching this video, guys. Go like, comment, subscribe. Let me know, what is your favourite Tommy Ranger? What is your least favourite Tommy Ranger? Go check out my Facebook, my Twitter, and my Instagram page. Till next time, may the power protect you.